Healthy cats oftentimes have very smooth, sheen hair coats. One thing that tends to happen, and I don't know if you can see it on me or not, but they lose a fair bit of hair in the course of a normal day. That's part of the reason why you see a cat grooming and grooming and grooming. A large percentage of the time of many cats is grooming. Well, most of us has felt a cat lick you on your fingers or on your face or something. And there's kind of like a roughness, like a sandpapery feeling almost, because on a cat's tongue, there's little hairs that go backwards. So what happens when they're grooming is that it's almost like they're combing their hair, and a lot of these loose hairs get caught in the tongue. And what happens to those hairs, of course, is either they'll get them spit out, which doesn't happen very often, or they'll go on down the hatch and into the stomach. Now, that is one of the main reasons why many cats get hairballs, because the hair goes into the stomach, and with the normal movement of the stomach, the hairs kind of stick together, get rolled around, and if they don't pass on down through the intestine, they will either get bigger and bigger and bigger and cause inappetence, or more frequently, they'll end up being vomited. Now, I'm a fan of using hairball preventatives, and I give some to my cat 2-3 times a week. And I usually suggest we use the type of hairball preventative that comes in a tube that looks like a toothpaste tube, and give about a half an inch or an inch every couple of days. You probably can find one that your cat likes, which is my case. She'll come and lick it off my finger, and she thinks I'm doing her a favor. But of course, I am doing her a favor, because that helps prevent a buildup of hair in the stomach. The odd time these bit of hairballs can actually become big enough to cause a problem and start going down the small intestine. I personally have had to remove a number of hairballs surgically from cats whose life becomes endangered because these hairballs remain stuck in the intestine and cause an obstruction. And an obstruction is very painful and, like I said, life-threatening. So giving your cat hairball preventatives can not only improve their quality of life, but can actually save it. And one of the signs of hairballs causing a problem is repeated vomiting. Now, with cats, we oftentimes say if they vomit maybe once a week or so, as long as it's not associated with any inappetence or lethargy, and they vomit up a hairball maybe that often, that's not necessarily a sign of problem. But repetitive vomiting usually means there's a bigger problem. That could be something like gastritis, inflamed stomach. That could be something more serious.